it's Tracy. I like to draw, and it was one of the first things I loved as a kid. Here are some coloring pages I created for this year's Chinese New Year, the Year of the Horse. We've got 3 pages and 1 special edition in Chinese. The Chinese says, 马年,新年快乐, which means Year of the Horse, Happy New Year. This one has a horse under an orange tree, putting up a lantern that says, Fu. Oranges stand for good luck, and this character, Fu, means good fortune and blessings. This one is a horse jumping, wishing us a happy new year. Here we've got a horse and snake vendor with their ears on top selling us tea and oranges, things we eat for the new year, or if you're in your Chinese era, just on a normal day. I'm Taiwanese American, so it's fun for me to learn about my culture when creating these pages. Growing up here, I went to Chinese school on Sundays, and for Chinese New Year, we would put together skits and shows as a class, and then perform them on a weekend at a cultural arts center, and then go out to dinner afterwards with all of our families and classmates as a celebration. Other than that, the most my family would do is have a nice dinner at home or in a Chinese restaurant, and my sisters and I would get red envelopes with money. Social media is actually where I learned more about Chinese customs around Chinese New Year. Before last year, I actually didn't know that you weren't supposed to do certain things during the new year, like clean the home, take the trash out, or cut your hair. These are all things you're supposed to do beforehand. In Chinese, it's called 除旧布新, which means getting rid of old things to make way for the new. It's funny how, now that I know about these customs, I've already changed my behaviors to clean out my home before the new year, just in case, even though I wasn't affected by not knowing this information before. Sometimes it's better not to know, but I find this more fun. One of my goals this year is to improve my fluency in Chinese and Spanish, which has been on my resolutions for years. I have a fear of making mistakes and sounding dumb. This doesn't help me at all because it keeps me from trying and practicing with others because I'm worried about my pronunciations or grammar. I've decided to just get over it this year and push through. This brings me to my idea of starting a Chinese and Spanish language series with these videos to help me practice. Feel free to follow along if you're also wanting to improve your language fluency and are scared. Maybe these videos will help you build confidence with how much I know I'm going to stumble through this. I know my grammar and pronunciations will be really tough for fluent speakers to listen to, and I'm asking for your kind feedback and your patience. Or you can tune back in a year from now and hopefully see how fluent I am. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.